Forget the endless sands you know. 4,500 years ago, Giza was a lush, vibrant oasis. A branch of the Nile flowed right to the foot of the pyramids. This was not random piling. It was precise mathematics. Using Sirius and the North Star, High Priest drew a perfect north-south line. The error was controlled to an astonishing 0.05 degrees. The young pharaoh Khufu gazed upon this land. Here, he would build a stairway to eternity. As the three stars of Orion rose, the call to work sounded. This was the gift of the Nile and the will of the gods. The first step to building a miracle is conquering the stones with no explosives. Artisans used dried wooden wedges and water. The power of expanding would slice through tons of limestone. The Nile was nature's highway, riding the floodwaters. Giant barges delivered stone directly into the heart of the construction site. How do you move a 2-ton rock across sand? The secret was water. Wet sand reduces friction by half. This was not just brute force, it was brilliance. Granite from Aswan arrived from 800 kilometers away, amidst chanting and swirling dust. The first foundation stone was laid perfectly in place. As it rose, the pyramid became a complex 3D maze, perhaps a spiral ramp, perhaps an internal one. Workers, like ants, extended the miracle skyward. Deep inside, massive granite beams were precisely hoisted. The stress-relieving chambers were designed to hold millions of tons above. This was the pinnacle of structural engineering 4,500 years ago. Narrow shafts cut straight through the dark like lasers, pointing directly at Orion. This was not just a tomb, it was a massive machine pointing to the stars. The stepped ruins we see today are not its true face. It was once encased in polished white limestone. Under the noon sun, it shone like a snow-capped mountain, blinding to behold. The capstone was solid gold, and the Sphinx once wore vibrant shades of red and blue. This was a world of vivid colors. Three white towers reflected in the Nile dot to travelers from afar. They were eternal light sources on the horizon, prisms of the sun god. The day finally arrived. The solar bark bearing the pharaoh's gold coffin docked. Thousands knelt to bid farewell to their god on earth. The final rituals concluded as the massive stone doors fell. The chamber plunged into eternal darkness and silence. But to the Egyptians, death was only the beginning. Beneath the Milky Way, the pharaoh's soul would rise from the capstone, becoming a star, immortal. Even stone cannot defeat time. Earthquakes loosened its perfect casings. Later, sultans stripped its white skin to build the mosques of Cairo. The Nile shifted, the oasis withered, the sands rose, burying the Sphinx's body, leaving only a head to sigh in the wind. Grave robbers came, explorers came, leaving scars of dynamite and graffiti. It became rough and broken, like a weathered old man. Today, we look at it with new eyes. Cosmic rays penetrated the stone, revealing to us a massive void hidden for 4,000 years. Lasers skin every inch of its skin. Drones weave through its cracks. Technology attempts to read the silent stones. The moment the robot probes the end of the shaft, we realize, even today, the pyramid still guards its secrets. Empires rise and fall, cities boom and bust. But when Orion rises again, it is still there, perfectly aligned with the stars. Man fears time, but time fears the pyramids dot in our imagination. That white glow has never faded. It is the greatest geometry on Earth, humanity's courage in the face of death. It is the eternal prism of the sun god.